start and sharing your screen, and we'll have recording in case you can catch up. John?
Yes.
Can you start? Because I'm
Okay, then I should start. Then I share my screen.
Yeah.
Where's
Please.
my screen? How to share? Okay, so this is my screen. Okay. So I split into two parts. One is resume, one is stages. So let's resume is, this is all the, okay, there are duplicates. So so this is the resume you gave me, and then I parse and put it here in the database. This is the first part, and then second part is the stages.
Nice.
Stages is the date of each stage, the date the applicants move into the state. So this is the date this Namrata apply, and then for none, when this none means rejected. So she, I think she was rejected on phone. So this is randomly generated data. So I think Yonglin, remember before I asked you about these models, right? Yonglin, you remember? So I found that actually I just forget about it. I generate my own data because we don't have data anyway. So
actually, this data. Oh yeah, the date one you mean, yeah.
So this is January 7, 2020. This is 434. So, and then this girl also got a phone interview at this date, and then is rejected on is rejected after the phone interview. And then for here's here Lisa Zhou. So if date show here means it move to next stage, move to next stage, move to next stage, and then finally it get the job. Finally, it get the job. So the company is also randomly generated from a pool of companies. This is all randomly generated. So the purpose of this database is to calculate the statistics, right? So now, right now, for my part, I create two database. One is resume database, another is stages database. So this is this database is from the data I got from you. This stages data is the data I randomly generated. Okay. And then I move to the work I did. So this is just URL. So actually, this data is same as the data in the database, just display in this user interface. So if you want raw, we can use JSON, right? So this is the JSON I'll be getting, and this is for resume, and then for stages, you can also see in JSON. So this is the JSON. Okay, and then this is the data, and then we can start doing some calculation on the data. So what is the so here statistic I pass, it is like so this data is coming from the resume. So
this one is real, yeah?
Yeah, yes. So the most people is living in our database is living in San Francisco, not living in work in San Francisco Bay Area, and then this is you can this is basically this one. Oh, this not here. So this is top 5 location. You can say that top 3 locations in our database. So for this one, top 5 company recruiting from JobHax, I think is here. So in our database, oh sorry, not that is which one? Yeah, okay, sorry, it's this one. So top 5 is Google for people. This Java is oh sorry, I think I'm mixed up here. This should be this one. This one. Top 5 skill found in accepted candidates. So this means top 4 people have Java skill and they are working in Google. So this is just so we have a lot of people, right? So I sort by company. So out of this Google, so you see this is all employed by Google, and then out of these few people, what is their top skill? So their top skill is Java, 4 people, Python 3. Yeah. So I think it's confusing, but okay, maybe I show you the code. The code may be more easier to understand. So this wait, so this is resume state. This is from this URL. So it is executing this part of code. So it opened. So this reading the data, and then the attribute is location. Okay, I should change to top skill. Okay, so the person so in our database, the top skill, the most people reported is 18 people have Java skill, 11 people reported SQL, and 10 people reported test automation.
That's interesting, actually.
Yeah. So we can change this. So just change this top skill, location, and languages. Then we get all this top 5 skill, top 5 certificate, top 5 school. That's it. So but here I show you the language, but you see there's not because my program is not able to distinguish between English and English professional working, so it was spread into 2 data. So but I think I ignore for now because when people write their languages, they write differently. Some they write English, some they write English, and some description. And then number 3 is Hindi. Yeah, so I return top 3. So you'll see top 3. Okay, that is for this part.
John.
Yeah.
Did I say you are not that bad engineer? Didn't I?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Good job, man. You really.
Oh, okay. So
it's
here
nice
is
progress. Yeah.
Here is Google, and then if you want to see Amazon,
Younglin,
Hi, yeah.
do you think we should hire June back?
Of course.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's really what we have in the front end. If we get the time to integrate it to our backend, that would be nice. Yeah, that's
yeah.
because it's doing the logic what we needed, and that's gonna be interesting for the audience as well. So, but we need to bring all in one API. And it should be not top 5, maybe top 10. And yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Because because our data is not many. That's why I changed to top 3. If I change to top 5, let's say okay, it's here you see 3, right? I change to top 5. Then you will see because you see this
it
one
doesn't
Amazon
matter.
only one. If I change to top 5,
I can download
do you
more
understand
resumes.
why I change to top 3?
We can have more resumes. It's not that data is not issue. We can get how many resumes you uploaded? How many by far?
All resume you give me, I think it's 121 altogether.
Yeah, we can get 100 on top of it. So change it to 10. Let's see what's gonna show.
10, okay.
So, okay, that's go to Google one, company. Google, okay. 4 people, Java, 3 people, Python. Okay, okay. So it's all the Google and the language also top 10 it shows. It's connected to Google or it's just based on all data we have?
Oh, so yeah, this actually is a bit confusing. So this data is it look at the person who work in the Google and then only pass the data. But for this one, it look at all data. This is look at all data. So this only look at the data inside Google.
Parts,
sorry?
Which resume parser do you use?
Which one?
Which resume parser? Yeah. Our one?
I use my part. So remember I talked about there is a duplicate efforts. You write your own resume parser. I write my own resume parser.
Yeah, the reason I write you because yours wasn't ready and we were delayed. So it wasn't that I wanted to write it.
Okay. Yeah, so I use my resume parser. It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter for me. Actually, at that time, what I want to say is you don't need to work at this. It's already done or it's already taken care by me. So you don't need to waste your time to write another similar program.
June, if what happened that I was asking you update and you said it's not coming up and just take over this. That's why I jumped for it. Otherwise, I was more than happy if you could make it. So, but anyway, that's at least you have it stats. Can you run this stat with our parser and integrate with our because we have now. Can you open the job posting front end? It will be easier to show you. Can you open our web page? Just go to jobposting.jobhax.com. Go to our website. Yeah. Yeah. Just log in using the JobHax. Okay, go to metrics. Go to metrics.
Matrix. Where is the?
Yeah, left. Yeah, in the menu. Left. Next to notifications. Yes. No. Go to
the
right side of.
Huh?
Top right briefcase.
This one?
No, man.
No,
Left. The second one. The second
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So make it bigger, please. So it's mock data. It's not the real data. So based on your stats, if we can pull that data and show here, we need basically, can you make it as, it's right now, it's as a Django API, yeah? So basically, now go to open our GitHub of the backend. Backend, not front. Go to go to our branch, Capstone. Go to CV parser. So what it's doing, go to views, PI, yeah. Go down. So basically what it's doing here, we have independent Django CV parser running in Django, okay. What it's doing, it's you see request post. It's pushing the resume there and pulling back as a JSON format data. So it's independent of the backend, the CV parser.
Okay.
So can we do the same way your stats API?
So yes, but I don't suggest we do post. We can do get. The reason is
we need the get.
To demo, when we do post, it is a lot slower.
We don't need post in your case. We need just stats, but we need to bring it and push it to front end. So, Yonglin, what do you think? Can we integrate this? Do the same and run it as an independent microservice, kind of?
Trying to think.
Sure.
So you meant to have the get for the metrics page?
So he has a logic, yeah? We take the logic of the stats and a bit flash it, run it as independent service, and from our backend add similar to CV parser. When front end kicks our backend, and the backend will call stats microservice get it, similar to CV parser.
Yeah, should be able to.
Yeah.
Should be able to merge them.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, and then based on this, update the front end, the metrics. So now then, so June, I think you're gonna need to work with
Yonglin.
this. Also, we ask for the requirements. A lot of your.
Actually, I haven't finished
Should
yet.
be hard to integrate, I think, with the time we have. Okay, yeah, just for that one.
So
Let's
this is the first
come
part.
to that one for more.
Okay. Yes. So this
Yeah,
is
we'll
the
come to
first
that.
part. This is the first part for my resume, and then the next part is stages.
Okay.
So like what I explained before, this is this girl applied here, none means is rejected. So if you see all the date means is passed through and employed by this company. So I also do statistics. Okay, it's not working.
So Youngmin, as I understand correctly, we don't save the time when we move to offer and different states, or
I believe there is a last updated. There is a last updated date. So there is a created date and a last updated date that I put.
Is it good enough for this to get real data, not random, or we need to add?
So I don't really get
this part. Okay, I don't know why I get this exception. What I want to show actually is this one, because I want to show this. I want to answer this question. So what are the most popular top skills I showed before? And then number 2, how long to complete a job recruiting process from apply stage to offer? So this one, I get the offer date. Let's say this one, and then I minus the apply date, then I get the longest recruiting process. So this is one statistic. And then number 3, percentage of candidate accepted. So I go through all the data. I see that this is rejected, rejected, rejected. This is not rejected. So this count as 1. And then I count this number. I divide by the total candidates. Then I get the percentage of candidate accepted. And then number 3, most candidate fail on which stage? So this candidate fail on phone screen stage. So this candidate fail at first stage. So this candidate doesn't fail. Yeah, so this is the statistic I want to produce.
Yeah. Actually, it's interesting. But if we can make it with all real data, that would be great.
No, this is not real data. This I generate randomly.
Yeah, but because okay, so we have applied phone on-site offer company. Do we have table logging this?
We don't have this in the current application. We don't have any of this.
So
like the date for the phone interview, for the on-site, for the offer, we don't have that. We do have feedbacks on them, but remember in the dashboard that you can change the you can play around with the cards that for the candidate that you can move it around. So it's hard to track like when they actually take the phone interview or take the on-site or when they given the offer. So those days wasn't checking in the current applications.
But I think it shouldn't be difficult now to add this as a one field for each one.
We can add it, but like how we fit into the current UI, that's another question.
We don't need to show in UI, we just save the time. Just when
then the day might be wrong. So for example, I change, like for example, I move from apply to phone, and then I move to on-site, and later on that I play around with this and I move it back to the phone. So the phone interview day will be updated again. And the day is actually the phone screen day is like after the on-site day. So there is like a discrepancies on the day. So it's the day calculation might go wrong. Like you see the second questions that you put, how long to complete a job recruiting process from apply stage to offer. So the date might mess up and go wrong. That's my concern.
In ideal case, it should not go wrong, because if you get offer, you don't go back to on-site. So
the thing is that this table or these columns that they're open for the user to change, that means that I can change it to any stage if I wanted to. So I can just directly move it to offer, and then later on that I change it to phone. So that's the problem right now.
okay, so let's say in this case, if we move it back to phone screen, we just reset the offer an on-site interview, something like that. If it's taking a step back, we reset the other times. We have one candidate, yeah, and we have we are moving, and if it's going roll back, we just reset the time, something like that.
Okay, so according to Yonglin, it is possible to maybe switch here, right? There's no need to follow the flow. You can jump anywhere, right? Is it what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
We are not building a perfect product right now, Yongli. Just having initial time, I think at least some time to make statistics help in this case. But we don't need to show in the front end and stuff. It's just when posting these to the, changing the column, we just timestamp sent as a metadata. So, because then we can address these questions John had and show interesting
I think now the problem
statistics.
is whether we should do UI for this. If we, I don't think we need to do UI for this. I just demo my idea here, and then that's it.
But it would be nice to have with the real data.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the random, because all these resumes are all the schools, it's taken sample from the school, so that would be interesting for them to see the real data. It's
we only
obviously
have 2 days left. Do we really have that much time to complete all this?
I would say it would be nice because
No, I think the next thing we want to discuss is what do we want to demo. If you want to demo,
because it was the most smart piece we have. He was caring. You remember last time that he wanted to save. That's the most valuable part, I would say, if we can make it. And because we have done the hard lift shifting part, we on the PD, cutting all the data we can store. It's just adding a couple if statement just to twist a bit and make it work. I think that should be valuable. Because the logic is already there, so. Youngly, do you think we need Ege? I can ask him if you want.
I don't know. It's up to you.
The thing is, we'll have this. So, okay, as a requirement, so the first one, education, work experience, certification, John, all these already in API, yeah?
Sorry, can you ask again?
First one works fine, yeah? Can you open the first one, the code for the first one? Your code for the first part. Education, work experience. The code, can you open? Where is it in
okay.
GitHub?
Here.
In GitHub.
GitHub. Oh, okay.
Okay, you put in the underwear. No, it's ours. Your stats repo.
Sorry, what?
Your stats source code
My source code. Oh, okay.
for stats. Yeah. Job stats, job, or which is this one is working
Yeah,
on?
this one. Yes.
So it's SQLite you're using?
Postgres.
You're using Postgres?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is
no. Okay.
Django. It's Django, okay, yes.
Yes.
Can you add the README here?
I don't know why SQLite is here. Huh? Sorry?
Can you go to main one, job match API? So can you add a README a bit for the API and stuff? You saw in CV parser, yeah? That's how to run and similar like that.
Okay.
So we have the resumes. Man, let me think. So in this case, we're gonna need this one to call our CV parser. How are we gonna integrate it? That's first question. Okay.
So right now I'm not reading from the database. I'm reading locally. I'm reading from this data.json locally.
Oh, then we can point this one to our Postgres, yeah?
Yeah, we can. If we want to read, we can read from the database. Yes.
But then it's gonna, and our API can call this guy. So Younglin, correct me if it doesn't make sense to you. So in this case, if you run this as a microservice and connect it to our Postgres, to reading the data which our resume parser putting there from resumes table, yes? And then our backend, similar to CV parser, gonna get the data from it and push to the front end. How it sounds?
It seems like June has done the part for the metrics, like to read the data and then like have the logic to count like what is the top 3 or top 5. So I feel like those logics can move into the backend, the JobHax backend, and then to able to read from the database and then to run those static logics. But as you said, that we can also continue on the post that the user would be able, then the user would be able to continually upload the resume and then to keep growing the database and have more data.
So you mean to make it as an app inside the backend?
I feel like that you can. I'm not sure if that's okay, but like to move the logics inside this repo to the backend.
Yeah, it makes sense, I think.
Yeah, because what this is doing right now is like to read the data and then to do some logics and get the most data out of the data.json. But essentially the data.json is some data that we install in the database. inside the backend. But we need the part that we need in this repo is that we need the logic, the code to pick up the data from the database and then to process those data and then give out and then give as a metric to this page, like what is the top 3 or top 5 or top 10.
Totally agree.
That makes sense?
Yeah, totally agree. Let's do it this way. It makes sense to me as well. It will be less time consuming and there is no point because CV part is independent. We're going to use it for our JobHax itself application. But the metrics, it's specific to the job posting. So we don't need to make it as API. So yeah, let's go for this one. Then we are clear here. So June.
And one more I want to show is the prediction.
Oh, you did prediction too?
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
But the prediction is not, how to say, it's unable to verify. And I think it's not, you will get some result, but you don't know that result is correct result or not.
Why?
Why? Because I show you the code.
Just do the demo part. Let's see.
Yeah.
Do you have in action? No.
Wait.
You didn't push the prediction part yet, or do you have in GitHub?
This one. I forgot where do I put them. Yeah. Okay, so this is because I want to run it, right?
So it's in your local, or you pushed already that one?
I push. I already push here.
Okay.
It seems stuck. Okay, okay. So I need to press enter.
Maybe Python 3, or doesn't matter.
No, I install as Python. Okay, so it says enter classifier. DT means decision tree. SVM support vector machine. So the code is here. If I type DT, and then it is using a library called decision tree. This decision tree is from classifier. Classifier is a library from the Python called sklearn kit. So here I demonstrate DT. So you will get some result. You'll get some result, and this result is set here. What is this? So it says here. So this unmatched. You don't. I don't care about the. I just see something is is something, I just see something is output, and then the code is finished. And then another thing is to show SVM. SVM, we have a different option here.
Based on which data features you make decision?
Based on which data? Okay.
Yeah, open your training data and test data.
So train data and test data come from the whole data. So the whole data.
So in the, can you open train data, train CSV?
Yeah. So this is so this is the whole chunk, and out of this whole chunk, I chop into train data. So
no, based on which data features it makes the decision.
So this one will chop into name and top skill. So you see this is from that data, and then I chop off into 3 top skills: manual testing, test automation, and this one. So it is based on top skills. It is trained based on top skill, and then I get the last 10% I put into test data.
So did you generate the data randomly or for training data?
No, this is the data from our resume.
Train CVs.
Train CV is yeah. Train CV is I pick from our resume data.
Wait there, please. 1 second. So here you have the name and the core skills, yes?
Yes.
And then you do, but why it's unmatched, matched, what does it mean? Because all of them get accepted. We need the company name in this case, and the skills maybe, and then because all these data should be matched, because all of them work on the companies, yeah, so, their current companies.
Yeah, so this is trained based on Google, I think. Let's see.
But it's all in the training data. You should have all matched because we take their current company. For example, this guy works at Google and that's their skills. That guy works in Airbnb and that's their skills. So all these should be matched. There shouldn't be unmatched in this case.
Okay, this match is from Google. So if this is employed by Google, I put match. If this is not employed by Google, I put unmatched.
Oh, wait. But it doesn't mean if the guy doesn't work at Google, he doesn't have the right skills. So
yeah, this is the assumption I made. If he doesn't work in Google, her skill doesn't match Google. That's it. That's the assumption I made.
But because we have missing data of who applied to Google didn't get it, so it's a bit inaccurate, I think. But yeah. It's I understand your point now. But is it only for Google in this case we are checking? Yeah.
Yeah. For my this case, for my train case, it is for Google.
I see. Oops. So let's do.
This is the result I show, but I highly doubt that this is an accurate result.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
Want to demo this one? We can demo this one, but we just don't tell this is not accurate.
This is not accurate. Yeah. Now, can you go to our resume parser page?
You mean GitHub?
Yeah, our GitHub, our resume parser one. Yeah. So open the README. So yeah, you see the structure here. like prerequisite, run as Django, run as separate, and then go up. And we have here changelog, open the changelog. Go up, changelog. You see, for example, something like that, go back. You can go to release, one release, you see there is one release. We can do, so basically you have the sample data, you see, the sample directory.
Okay.
So similar like that, can you make?
Oh, you're going to create a report like this?
Just based on this, take it as a reference and just independently, I can go and run your code, yeah? And you show,
Okay.
yeah, you go, that's API, you make a call, and that's, you know, that's all you have. It's just for us independently, just to be able to run it, to go through your code. And resume parser. So we may change from job stat to resume stat or something to unify all this, because we're gonna push it in the end. So then in this case, okay. So now you have how many repos you have? Job stats, job match API.
Job stats, actually just 2.
But which parser you are using? You are not using our parser, yeah?
Yeah, no, I'm using my parser.
Can you also move that one in case to on the JobHax?
Yeah, but you want me to move to which report? This report or this report? Which one?
No, put it independent for now.
Okay.
So the thing is, we should try Yonglin, then take his job stat and put it in our backend. Yeah, that's what we agreed for job stat.
Yeah, yes.
Yonglin, are you here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we agreed for job stat. We're gonna take this logic and put in our backend.
Yeah, we can take the logic in job stack and put it in the backend.
Yeah, and let's also independently be able to run it. John, update based on this.
Yeah, I think I think it's better to keep the repo as it is.
Yeah.
Just in case that something went wrong in the backend, then we can still have this repo to show.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, but in this case, is it? I don't. It doesn't look like you made it as a Django.
No, this one is no. Yeah.
Oh, which one is Django? None of them is Django.
This one is Django. Yes.
So then, the top ones, that should be the stats, yeah. Or that's the stats one, not the match API.
Actually,
it's a
so the job stack, I put in here, so it is inside Django, but the job match, the prediction part is not inside Django.
Okay.
So actually, I should go here. I delete this one. This should be delete, and then this report is only for the learning, for the prediction.
So can you make it as a Django too?
For Django 2 for what?
For prediction.
Right now I don't, because this for the prediction, I think I did it for demo, and then I also know the result is not accurate, so I think there's no point for me to make it do it.
Okay, then in this case, let's, Yonglin, once we bring the stats into backend, let's, if we get time, let's target for prediction to bring to our backend.
So you want me to move the
Match API.
the metric portion to the backend?
Yeah, the Match API one, what it shows.
Okay, Jun, where exactly, which file is it that have the logic to go through the data.json and then I can move those into the backend? Jobstack.py.
This one.
So this one only?
Yeah.
So you only have the top skills? I saw that you also have like the others like languages and what else?
Yeah, go back to resume.
Oh.
I remember previously that you show like have more stuff. Yeah.
This one. Yeah, so this one is in. Okay, so I put.
Yeah, just go to resume folder.
Go
so
to another one is in Django API. Another is at. So just now it's here. Another one is here.
Okay. Okay, I'll take a look. I should be able to figure it out. Since okay, resume stack.
So he's getting the data from
let me explain. So this one is local, means I getting the data from the local file. So this one is I'm getting from the database.
Is it which one?
Right, this one, resume list. This is from database.
Okay.
This is from local drive.
Okay.
And then that's it. Yeah.
But not all the logics there because you were doing some manual stuff. But can you a bit twist the code that?
So this one is calling the common attribute or top skill in, and this two is coming from here.
Common attributes, top skills.
Top skill, you can understand top skill in Google. Not top 5 skill in Google, top 5 skill in Amazon. So it's calling this function.
Can we do for all the companies we have? Instead of manually hard coding the company, we check for all companies and then do that logic. I think we should be able to, yeah? We filter the data based on the company name and then.
Yeah. But actually, But actually, here we have a list of company, right?
Yes.
We don't have the company from the world. We have just a list, Amazon, Apple, Google. That's it, right?
Yeah, from our resume table, let's do it for all the companies in our resume table.
Okay, then what is your expected output?
It will be for all companies, top skills, top languages and stuff. It will.
So you want to see like not only Google and all other company?
Yeah, it will, because it's metrics we push to front end, all the, at least the top 10 companies we have, we are updating. So something like that. Oh, okay, I think, Younglen, let's target the metrics first, this one. And do you have any questions for June at this point? But all the metrics, can you open the list of metrics you have? Let's see, but because I don't think all the logic you implement, open the, open your own one too.
You doing this one?
Yeah, open also yours own. Exactly this one, if you can bring, and plus, open your match API.
So my metric is this one.
Yeah, change top 5 to top 10. So, okay, that's exactly what we have, yeah? So, okay. I wanted to see if anything extra. Okay, then we are fine, top 10 position, top 10.
Yeah.
Position. Top 10 skills, top 10. Education, work experience, languages, top skills.
So this means from wait. So wait, what is the difference? Oh, so this is from a particular company, from a specific company. So this is from whole database. Yeah, so that's the difference.
Oh, I see. Then we need to make the two company-specific metrics and global metrics.
Yeah.
We should push both. So basically, when we send to call to your API, okay, you should, in one GET message, you should pull all this data, all the logic, if you can, all the top skills, top 10 skills, top 10 language and stuff, all these stuff. So for company specific, if we pass, then in the front end, we should send Yonglin for the message. Can we send the company name when we from backend?
So you want to show both the company specific and company, sorry, for the for the company that the users is in, and also the global metric. Is that correct?
Yeah. So because
I think we can do like a toggle, like between like a toggle view, like viewing, like view for the company and view for global. Then that's something that we can do.
Yeah, so basically, because when we send for company specific, then in the front end, do we need to make a post to query this?
To, you mean to add the resume?
For example, when we are pulling the resumes applied to this company, yeah, for example, Google specific resumes, because somebody can create some apples. We don't want to see the statistic of the Apple company. We want to see as JobHax user all the resumes we added. So we need to
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that again? Didn't follow that.
Sure. So open our metrics page, John. Open our metrics page. Or yeah. So here you see we don't need the company because the company is one. The position, school, degree, all this from our dashboard, all the resumes, we upload this through our dashboard. But in so somebody, let's say I can sign up with other profile, with Apple, and I will upload to the same table, the resumes.
Yeah, it's possible. Like, for example, I am as a candidate, I be possible to apply for Google and Apple.
Okay, let me show my screen. 1 second. Okay, where is that? 1 second. Job post. Job posting. Okay, I think I am sharing my screen. Okay, can you stop 1 second? June, share your screen. Okay. Okay, you see my screen, yeah?
Yeah.
So here, that's our one. So we have the resumes. We have 2 resumes, yeah? So because this is uploaded through our company as a user JobHax, but somebody else also can upload it. So when we do metrics in this table, we should do based on the user. Based on not the user, even the user's company. Did you get the point?
So I think that table is not completed. So I added like another column is based on the positions that the candidate apply, that the user apply. So when you return the metric back to the user, it's based on the position, and inside the position, there's also like which company that it applies to. So there's like logics linked between them.
I see. And yeah, let's do the same for the metrics. For example, right now, my company shows me JobHax. And we're gonna see metrics, this one, for JobHax related, all the resumes we have as JobHax, on the JobHax. So then if you got that logic, it's fine. Yeah, I wanted just to emphasize. You have 2 metrics, and then we have the global where all the top companies we can show. So then we need the count, yeah? What else do we need? What this percentage gonna show? Do we want it or?
Seems to duplicate with the count.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay, then let's get rid of it. Just focus on count.
One sec. Actually, we don't know how many in total. That percentage might be useful. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, because you don't really know like how many total counts of positions in the database. Like maybe those 3 are the top 3, but we don't know like how many positions in total.
That's a good point. Let's count all the position, all schools, and all this stuff, and then based on this, just divide this number to that and make percentage and push it here. That's what you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Total positions we have.
You mean we keep the percentage and count?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Total position plus how many of them are DevOps.
Yeah.
Can we put here Vias as a chart? Hey, Vias. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm good.
Can we add here pie chart based on this?
Yeah, actually I was, where exactly?
Yeah, on top of this or?
Yeah, I was trying, we actually have a chart in the screenshot which you gave. I was just trying to integrate that. Yeah, I should be looking into that.
Okay, cool. Yes, how's going for your side? I think you're working about us page, yeah?
I just missed, maybe, I think we should do, it's not in job posting, but I just missed the master. Maybe
to what?
I just pushed my
Merged?
code. Yeah. I can show my screen.
Oh, you pushed?
Yeah.
Pushed? Yeah, you can share your.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Just a sec. Okay. Able to see?
Yep.
So I just added just very few pictures. There are like 40+ pictures in JobHax. I don't know whether to put all and followed by the team. So maybe I'll just fill this once I have it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, ask me to give something. I don't know what to give
Yeah.
you. I will think of
Okay.
something and send you later.
And yeah, so yeah, that's okay. But so June and June, is it okay? I just pull this from your LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yes.
Okay. How about Younglin? Is it okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
June, if you have a more close picture, I think it would be nice because it's more.
Actually, it is in our midterm, right? I mean, okay, then
Yeah.
I send to Via.
Actually, I find it difficult to take the picture from the midterm.
Okay.
I was not able to extract it as a separate image.
And yeah, you have some type of backend engine, but otherwise, let's put only our meeting ones in the YouTube.
Okay.
Let's add
Okay, I'll do that.
only ours from our meetings and including
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'll do
upload.
that.
So
okay.
Can you go to position page and
Yeah, I still need to. I think position. I mean, I don't know if you still want some changes, but I think probably I should look into that. Then,
yeah, try a bit in the front end side to make you unify like the colors and to like a bit fancy way.
Okay.
You don't need to touch the dashboard, but other pages, if you can a bit work on, just make it visible. That would be nice. And the metrics page you have for the chart and total count. So basically, that should be it, guys. That's really nice progress. Appreciate, June. That's really what I was asking for. Nothing personal, man. It's just that's a way of delivery, the graduate level of project I was
You seem to be somewhere outside. You're in college.
Sorry?
You're in college or library?
Yeah, I'm in Santa Clara.
Okay.
Still, yeah, it's cool. So then that's should be it. So basically, June, work on all the making as independently API to push the logic as a total count and all this stuff we discussed.
Oh yes.
So to return it, and for prediction part to try to make it also independently as API.
Okay. Since I put in the prediction, but that's for demo. That's it. And then we need to decide because it looks like we have a lot of things to show. What do you want to show on Saturday?
For demo?
Yeah.
So
I think for the demo, we need to make a video to show the demo, right? We don't really need to show like in the class and then we show the whole thing.
Oh, okay. That's easier.
We're gonna make the video and put it also here in our About Us page. So I think we should keep it for Saturday morning for the making video, the final version. What do you think, guys?
Because right now we have separate Django repo, right?
So let's say, yeah, we have separate.
So if you run on my computer, you only can see job stats. If you run on Younglin computer, you see other stuff.
No, the Younglin will look at the stat part and bring it to our backend. So if you can add a bit more documentation and make all the statistics to return company independent, what we discussed, and the prediction part to see where we can, based on this, not the random data, but make it work, that would be nice. So focus on the prediction, what we discussed. Let's see if we can, bring it also as well to the picture. Otherwise, it should still be able to show as, even like, let's have it in the, at least it should be independently runnable in your repo. Just first unify all the both repos and advance the logic part a bit, June. And then we see where we are. Okay.
Okay.
So, because the smart piece is really important, the professor was really emphasizing, that's really, I was expecting to complete the prediction part, but yeah, let's still aim it, because the hard shift lift was done and we just need a bit testing and integrating it with the stuff, so.
Okay, and then the last one is, do we have time to demo the stages, the date of the stages? I mean, how long to complete a job recruiting process, percentage of candidates accepted, most candidates fail on which stage?
So yes, yeah, you can stop sharing your screen if you want, or if you. Oh yeah, something like that would be nice. Yes. Pie chart. So yeah, that's a point. Yeah, June. Document as much as you can, and let's see what we have, what we need. You know, like because just make sure all the latest code are there. First, let's finish the stats part. That's must. And then let's document all the questions, because that's all really feasible if we really clear what we need.
And then the presentation slide, what I plan is, maybe I do my part, I do some slide and then send it to you.
Yeah, it's fine. We can put in the what we did last time. This in midterm we're gonna do, and you can present that part.
Yeah, but can I, because I want to write my point, but I don't want to like design, because I don't know what is the final format we want. So I write some of my slide title and the body, and then I send it to Vias, or I send it to you, to who?
One second. Well, let's do.
Jun, you can actually make a copy of the midterm report.
Exactly.
And you start adding whatever slides you want to add.
Okay.
And at the end, we can make some changes if required.
That's what I'm gonna do now. So.
Okay.
So we're gonna have that.
It's there in the first. If you go back.
Let's go to IT, Capstone. So let's have the here, yeah.
Second row. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Can we do copy here?
You can right click and just do an option. Yeah.
Make a copy.
Copy.
Okay. So that's our final. So I think the flow we followed on midterm, it's gonna be the same. I'm gonna talk a bit more, just stuff, and then how was it last time? And we may need to reduce a bit that part, but yeah, then yeah, that's let's create agenda first, each slides based on stuff, and then remove some slide and add, and then all four of us gonna talk basically how we did it. This one was it.
Okay, okay. Then I will, yeah, I will extend it and put my slide in.
So yeah, that's yeah. Well, anyway, I think that that should be fine. That's yeah. We can let's meet on also. Let's continue on the Slack and meet on which. Let's meet on Friday evening. What do you guys think at 9? And see where we are.
Fine. Friday evening.
Yonglin, Bias, are you guys are fine if you meet Friday evening?
Okay.
Okay, I think everybody's clear, yeah?
Yeah.
What we need, any questions and...
Okay.
But showing the CV parser, Yonglin, and the stats is must. That's, we really highly depend on you on this. And then we see how much time, and I'm gonna go also the prediction part, all what you put, Jones, once you put all, and see if we can make something interesting out of it. But please write the comment on your code and all this stuff, the CV parser I showed you, to have the same way all your repos, because it's gonna be the final version also. We're gonna submit as our final code to professor, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Please,
Yeah. Okay.
as soon as if you can do, and we will go through. And if you have any question, we're gonna ping you, and let's see if we can twist and integrate it. Okay, guys. Then see you on Friday at 9. Good job. Really happy.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
See you all.
Okay, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Thanks, Jun. Thanks, England.
Bye bye.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.